Anger is a common emotion to feel, but dealing with that anger is extremely difficult. As a streamer, I deal with anger being directed at me every single day, and I think it's time for me to officially address this. If you're the sort of person to get angry all the time, the first step is to understand what makes you angry. I see people most angry when we play Fortnite, and this is mainly to do with the culture of the Fortnite community. I mentioned in a previous video that Fortnite's culture is changing, and it's focusing on the fact that people need to be really good at the game. They've taken a lot of fun elements out of the game now, and this is making people feel like they have to be really good at the game, so when they die, that triggers them. I also want to point out that this isn't just for video games, but that it's anger in life in general. By finding out what makes you angry, you can avoid these situations. I think a lot of people don't understand what gets them angry, and therefore they keep doing the same thing and keep getting angry. I do understand that it's pretty difficult to avoid these situations, especially because you don't know whether they're going to make you angry or not, but there's definitely ways you can avoid anger. Usually anger builds up over time, like when you're frustrated at something, so there's signs that you're getting angry. Recognizing those signs is extremely important so that you don't get into the state of anger. If you feel like you're getting frustrated or angry at something, then try and take a break away from that. Even spending 5 minutes away can calm yourself down so that you don't get angry. A lot of people also concentrate on their breathing, which helps them calm down. You could also channel this anger into something positive, like keeping a diary or going to practice football or playing an instrument. Once you've calmed down, it's also really important to take note of what triggered you and think of possible solutions in the future to maybe avoid this or deal with your anger in a better way. For example, we get a lot of people getting angry during the Fortnite fashion shows. And I do understand it's frustrating when you put your time into doing a good combo and then you die instantly. But usually people get angry if this happens like 2 or 3 rounds. So maybe if you've been killed in the first round a couple of times, maybe you can recognize that you're getting frustrated and angry and taking a step back and maybe missing a few rounds to calm down. Maybe playing another game or maybe going outside for a little walk or watching a YouTube video. Whatever helps you. Also, when you've calmed down, it's also important to express your concerns. For example, maybe if someone said something to you that you didn't like and it got you angry, once you've gone away to calm down, come back and say, when you called me this, I didn't like it. That's important to let the other person know that what they said angered you, and then hopefully they won't do it again. This is also really important when you get angry at one of your parents. Talking about your emotions is very important. Not only does it show maturity, but it helps build better relationships. I also want to point out that it's completely natural to get angry, and that being angry is sometimes okay, but taking it out on the wrong person is never okay. This is a really famous quote from Aristotle, which basically means that anyone can become angry, but people always take it out on the wrong person. For example, if you're playing football and you make a mistake and you become angry, you try to blame your teammates, whereas the mistake was purely yours. Instead of recognizing it was your mistake, you take your anger out on other people, which is a really bad thing to do. People will get annoyed with you, and it's really hard to maintain friendships. You also need to understand that this happens to other people as well. So being patient when someone gets angry at you is really important. In streams, people always ask me, why don't you just ban this person? Because they're always moaning and being angry at you. But if they're doing this to me, then they're doing it to their friends at school. And if they're doing it to their friends at school, then I know they don't have many friends. So instead of just banning them, I'm trying to teach them how to deal with that anger and also giving them a place where they can feel safe. It's important when you're feeling angry, you don't take it out on other people, but using the techniques previously discussed in order to calm down and then express your emotions. I know this is very, very difficult to do in the heat of the moment. Apologizing afterwards once you calm down is extremely important, especially for recognizing what you've done wrong, which is sometimes really difficult to do. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time now, and thank you so much if you've listened to the end, and I really hope this has helped you. And if you ever need to talk to someone, please ping me in the Discord and I'll open my DMs up.